Hey guys, Echo PB230LN, older handheld blower. A friend of mine put in a new fuel line, new fuel filter, says it just doesn't rev up. Well, I was pressing the primer bulb, it wasn't really filling, so I've assumed the check valve inside or it needed some work. I kept on pressing it, I got it to fill a little bit, I started it up, I revved it a little bit, and it revs okay. Let me start it up and you'll see it actually runs pretty good. It actually runs pretty good, but the problem I'm seeing now is this primer bulb, rock hard. I mean, you can't even push it. It is rock hard. That ain't right. I wonder what the issue is. My buddy Tom over in Perth, Australia is a two-stroke expert. I'm going to ask him, but what would cause that purge? I mean, it's rock hard. I can't push it. What the heck is going on? At first, it would collapse and stay down, which is usually like a check valve or something, but now I can't even push it. What do you think? Let me call my buddy in Australia and see what he says. All right guys, it's the next day, literally 24 hours later. I've got the Echo machine here. The primer bulb right now still appears to be full of fuel. Let's see if it primes. See, it pushes in a little bit. It's not rock hard, but it pushes in a little bit, but see, now it's rock hard, see? Now I can't push it at all. Will it start? Let's choke it. All right, it's choked. Kill switch off, here we go. Not really. Yeah, see, this thing don't want to push. Holy crap. All right, let's let it sit for a minute. I let it idle a little bit, then I let it go ba, and now it seems fine. But again, this primer bulb, rock solid. Can't do anything with it. I'm gonna take the carb apart, see what's going on. Something ain't right. We'll be right back. All right guys, we took the carb off, took it apart, and what did we find? We found some, can you hear that? Crunchy. The fuel pump is crunchy. Okay. So we're gonna replace the gasket and diaphragm. We bought the whole kit and we're gonna replace it and we'll go from there. So let me set you up over here. So here's the kit. A generic CTS brand kit. Replaces an RB 188. So let me get you set up over here. And we will put it back together. I'm not going to do the needle and seat and all that because I don't think I need it. Now remember, the primer bulb wasn't pushing down and all, so let's see. We're going to put it back together real quick, just gasket diaphragms, and see what we got. The metering diaphragm wasn't too bad. I'm going to change it anyway because I got a brand new one. But the fuel pumps, that was crispy. So let's, and the fuel screen, the inlet screen wasn't bad. It was not bad at all. All right, Zema. I'm not really a big fan of the Zema, but what are you going to do? All right, so in the case of the metering diaphragm side, all right, You've got a locating tab on there, and that's where this hole is here. So gasket first always on the metering side, then the diaphragm. All right, let's put the screws in. What a beautiful day today. 60s, really nice. Come on, baby. JIC screwdriver. I hope you're in the shot. Are you in the shot? Yeah, you're in the shot. All right, we're gonna tighten it down with the JIC, not too tight. All right. There's also a plug on the side I could melt out to do an adjustment, but let's see how it sounds first. This is an RB3. The number on it says RB3. Oh, the kit just blew on the ground. RB3 with a 72 and a 45A. So RB3 K7245A if you want to buy a whole carburetor. All right, the metering side. I mean the fuel pump side. All right, always the metering diaphragm first. So we're gonna put that down, and let's see, make sure we have that on the right spot, which is right there. All right, then the gasket. Gasket goes there. Okay. And if I'm not mistaken, that's how she looks here. So we got it on the right way. All right. And we got the two locating pins that hold it in place. So let's see where they go. Like this. All right. Then we put the primer bulb and cover on. Oh, nope, we got one screw left. Got one screw in here. Put that screw in. To hold this on, then you put the purge bulb in. All right, then the purge bulb. Purge bulb doesn't look too bad. Then the 4 screws. Then we're going to hook her up and see what happens. We may replace the return line on the purge because that looks kind of old. But main thing is, how's it going to run? If we have to, we will melt out the adjuster plug for the high speed. But let's see how she goes. The kit was about $6 for the CTS aftermarket kit, which is reasonable. Factory kit I think was $16. So and before, one thing we'll discover first off is if the purge bulb even returns, because it wasn't sucking, and it was, well, it was sucking, but it wasn't really returning. So we're going to check that out. Okay. All right, and I'll show you the metering. You can hear it. Crunchy, crunchy for the fuel pump. All right, let's get you back up closer here. All right, get you right there. Zoom you in. All right. Now, here's the return line for the purge, but we could use it for now just to get it going. But at this point, if you pump on it, it is pumping out, okay? So, let's hook up the lines. just to see what she does. All right, fuel goes here. Return goes here. Let's put in the throttle. I got to put new fuel in it. I took the old fuel out. I didn't like the look of it. I did not like the look of it. So, all right. The block is really tight on the engine, so not gonna worry about that. Let's get the throttle in here. Oop. Let's pull the throttle back. We'll get the wire in. Get that throttle hooked up. All right, throttle's in. Got the gasket. Make sure the impulse is going the right way. All right. So the way the impulse was this way. So we'll take the, oop, it had a plate on it too. We'll leave that on it. Okay, gasket on the right side, so the impulse is lined up, and it is. Screw this sucker in. Then we got to get some fresh fuel. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, you're good. Okay, now let me grab some fresh fuel right now. It looks like the primer bulb's working. Let's try some fresh fuel. Some Freshkin small engine fuel mix. Always shake your fuel. Uh-oh. Well, we just dumped the old fuel out. That's all right. It was old. Oop. That's full. Now the thing is it gonna pump? Is the primer or purge gonna purge? All right, ready? How we doing with this shot? All right, here we go, guys. Come on, baby, suck in there. Yeah, come on, fill it up. It's filling up. But it's getting rock hard again. Damn. It's pushing, but it's like rock hard. All right, let's see how she starts. Let's get a good picture of you out here in the driveway. All right, here we go, guys. I don't like the way that bulb is hard. Oh, helps if it's on. Just see. Yeah, it's going. Yeah, it's working. All right, let's try to start it again. How's the purge bulb? It's purging, but it feels kind of hard. It is purging though. All right, I'm gonna put the air filter back on it, and then we'll try it again. So, where are you guys? Let's put the air filter on it, and then we'll try it again. It runs good. Seems like it runs really good, actually. Let's put the air filter on it. Get all the schmutz out of there. All right. All right, let's get you focused out here again by the tractor. And let me get out there and try it again. All right, choke is off. Machine is on. Good throttle response, everything sounds good. What I'm gonna do, the only thing I'm gonna do now, guys, is, like I said, right now the throttle, if you look at that purge bulb, I mean, it's pushing in now. Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay. I'm saying that's gonna be good. We're gonna leave it there. Yeah, at this point, I'm gonna tighten up this choke lever because right now, it is moving back to the choke position on its own. I think there's a screw in there. Let me see. Yeah, it's a screw on the other side. I'm gonna have to take the air cleaner off and tighten the screw, but right now it's sort of like walking itself back. So I'm gonna tighten that up a little bit, and we're gonna cool it off. We're gonna wait till it's cool, a couple hours. We're gonna try it again, make sure it starts, and if it does, I'll call the customer and we'll be good to go. But that's about all I'm gonna have on this one. All right, let me wait till it cools off. We'll try it again. All right, we're gonna start it up again, but before, with these two screws were missing. So I have metric screws. I always keep metric screws. I have a container that says metric, and I keep all metric screws in there. I take them off. So I put two screws in there. There were none in there. They should be in there, but they weren't. So let's get you set up again. We will try and start this thing up. It's been sitting for about an hour. Let's give it a quick pump. It's going in, it's pumping, it's returning. That looks good. Let's turn the power on. Let's see what she does. Looks like a win in my book. I'm going to call the customer, get myself paid, and that'll be it for this one. The PB230LN. All we did was put the metering diaphragm and fuel pump diaphragm in it, and that was about it. Put it back together. The kit was about $6 on Amazonian. I'll throw the link to the kit that I used. According to Zema, if you call up this carburetor, it's asking for a different kit, but I'll put the kit that I used on Amazon for about $6, and you can see that. But that's it for now, guys. PB230LN, sending it back. That's it for now. We will see you soon. All right, those people that know me, they knew I couldn't leave this old hard return line, so I put in a new line. I had line laying around, so there is a new return line in there. I couldn't leave it like that because it looked like crap. So now he's got a nice clean bushing, new lines, new everything. The thing runs great. All right, what we could do though is we could put a tach on it and see exactly where it is compared to where it's supposed to be. Let me see if I can find what the tach number should be for this thing. All right, idle 2500 to 3. Good. Running RPM 7 to 7400. with 7330. Beautiful. So the RPM from the Echo manual is right on. All right. Now I'm happy. Now I'll give it back to him. I don't have to worry about taking out any of the mixture screws. The idle is where it's supposed to be. The max throttle is where it's supposed to be. We're good. Mixture's good. He's good. Now I could say, we'll see you soon.